The sensational Margaret River region has a long history with competitive surfing, 31 years of competition here. Starting back in '85, the event was won by Mark Occhilupo. Now we're here in 2016, and we've got Joanne Defay and Laura Enever fighting it out for a place in round number 3. Joanne out there in the red, representing France. Laura, the Australian, will be in the blue, including an ISA World Junior Championship, a WSL World Junior Championship, but she hasn't had a win on the CT just yet. Joanne got that done last season at the US Open. Break this thing down for us, Ross.
Well, you can see a nice little cut back here to start with, but right from the start, this wave was a little short for her, so she had her aggression on. So what I mean by that is she knew if she's going to get a big score, she's going to have to go big on that last section. Now, technically speaking, that wave was so cramped. It was that tight little transition. It was a closeout coming at her, so she didn't have a whole lot on offer in terms of what moves to choose. It's windy both out. It's kind of windy both right now.
Here we go. Well, this is Joanne just trying to get some sort of score on the board. That's not going to work out for her. Laura Enever out the back now. She's having a look at a decent right, in a pretty good position for this one. She scratches into it. Just under 14 minutes to go as she drives up into this first section. Solid hit there. A crucial heat for Enever as she puts her board onto the rail and just finishes off on the inside there at home. But right now we're looking back on Laura Enever's scoring ride, a 5.17 for this one, Ross.
Oh, nice start there for Laura. Big old snap. In the wind, though, you can see that wind fighting against her. So much resistance, pushing against her body, pushing against her board. So that entire ride seemed like a struggle. Aki, you know, in that style somewhere. And this is a home game for her. She's going to be really confident.
Well, this is Joanne trying to get herself back into the lead here. She hasn't had a decent ride just yet. And this is more like it for the surfer from Reunion Island, 22-year-old. A small score, just a 1.25. Here's the replay. She opted for the left-hander, Ross.
Well, that's a good sign. If you look at the wind right now, this is going to be, again, with the grain. So not as much resistance. But as Rosie said, the lefts are notoriously into that deep water. You know, so you need that nice steep wall. That's where the big points are, where you can tag the lip. So even though she was going with the grain, she didn't have a really nice wave to work with here. Quite the opposite on the right. She's got the wind working against her, but at least she had one lip to crack. She got that maneuver in, but no finish for Laura. So
to perform on, as we see here, Laura Enever using her priority, driving up into this section. Nice little carve to get started, getting some speed. Needs a good second turn, and gets completely
tagged it. She came unstuck. She's been doing a lot this year on the left-hander. That was a split peak. Not much to work with there for Joanne, so she pulled the plug.
But Laura Enever's just chipping away here. She had a 4.93. This score didn't go into a top 2. It ended up being a 2.67 for more than a year now.
Well, good for Laura. You know, she's had some success on the QS level, but again, to get her first win in almost a year, it's going to feel really good for her. She's going to feel vindicated.